anyway, I want help actually understanding this. So yesterday, I had the wonderful fortune of having lunch with a man who is so warm and genuine and generous and sweet and just has amazing energy. I know him through a business owner group, and we ran across each other two or three times, and I finally just said, "Dude, you feel so good to be around, even though I've barely talked to you. Let's grab lunch." So we grabbed lunch yesterday, and I didn't know this about him. I knew he was a successful business owner, but it turns out the guy made his first million around the time he turned 30. And after he sold his first company, made his first million, he spent a few months just kind of enjoying that experience of not having much to do and realized first things first, money and accomplishment doesn't really make you happy very quickly or doesn't keep you happy very long. So he was lucky because he learned from a young age. He grew up in relative poverty. He grew up in an area of Pennsylvania that had a lot of working class people and a lot of addiction, right? And so he knew he had to get out. So he went out and he busted his ass and he became a successful business person. And like I said, at 30, he sold his first company, made his first million. So then he went and he said, screw this. And he traveled the world for 2 years, just wanting to see cultures and who was happy within the cultures. And he learned all these amazing lessons when he was in a hospital in India and he looked down at a man who was waiting for cataract surgery, who was on the floor and there was vermin and it was dirty. And the man was sitting there with an eye patch on and literally just looked up at him and the group of business owners he was traveling with and just smiled with this energy emanating. He had similar experiences in other places that he traveled in Southeast Asia, for example, where people had nothing, but they felt so happy. So he learned right away that it's not actually about happiness or it's not about money when it's where you want happiness and fulfillment. And throughout the conversation, I kept saying, yeah, when I work with pretty successful people, and he'd stop me. He goes, what do you mean successful? It doesn't sound like they're successful. And he kept correcting me and saying, hey, what's up, Eric, man? It's been forever. How you doing, brother? How's Austin treating you? But anyway, he kept correcting me and saying, you mean accomplished people, right? To him, there was this huge difference between someone who's accomplished, who's created a lot, who's been successful in business, for example, or academically successful, or who looks like they have a great life around them, but who isn't truly happy, who isn't grateful, who isn't gracious, who isn't healing, who isn't growing, who isn't connected to other people and doing better in this world. So he kept challenging me around, but even the use of the language success, right? The way he sees it, accomplished people who have a lot of notoriety or status or income, they're not successful. So from now on, I'm going to be really conscious about talking about success versus accomplishment. And then finally, at the end of the day, he told me that he's now set up his life with his current business so that he can just work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and really just do whatever he wants the rest of the 4 days of the week, because he understands that at the end of the day, work is to create freedom and it's to create opportunity for growing in love and relationship. And now he does a lot of inner work. He does a lot of healing work. When I sat down, the guy was reading Ken Wilber, some integral psychology. I just love guys like this who have achieved so much and accomplished so much, but who are really focused on success, relationships, and love. The challenge I'm having, though, is so often when I say, I want to help men experience more love. I want to help men experience more liberation, more self-love, more deeply empowered, bold love. I get challenged. I hear all the time, men don't want that shit. Men don't care about opening their hearts. Men don't care about love. And then when I actually use language around love or connection or relationship in various settings with men, often it feels like a challenge. They're not willing to focus and put a lot of energy on love and relationship, even though they can look you in the eye and say, look, it's all about my family. It's all about friendship. It's all about community. They're not willing to invest and put energy into growing when it comes to love and relationship. Unlike my man, Eric, who I know is all about growing in love and relationship. If you're still watching, man, throw me a little, love or like sign or whatever. But anyway, that's my question for you. I want to know your theories. Why do you believe that so many men are unwilling to actually put resource, time, energy, money, focus into growing specific, tangible growth when it comes to love and relationship and connection? That's what I want to know. I want to hear from you. I want your theories. I have mine. but I would rather learn from everyone else who gets to enjoy this and who's watching this. If you got a theory, drop it in the comments below, and I'd love to hear yours. So that's what I got for right now. Check out these lessons. Share this video with someone that you know that might benefit from it. I'm out for now. Happy Tuesday. Peace.